What if your lost inheritance shows up at your doorstep in the coming days? Chosen one, listen carefully and don't you dare look away, because there is something about to unfold in your life and your spirit needs to hear this right now. I feel a divine urgency pressing on my heart to speak directly to you. It's like heaven has been waiting for this very moment to catch your attention. You've been walking with a silent ache inside you, the feeling that something valuable was taken, something you should have had, something that slipped through your fingers either by deception, delay, or destiny. And you've asked yourself in the quiet hours, why did my blessing never reach me? Why did my breakthrough stop right before the finish line? Tell me honestly, have you ever felt like something was owed to you spiritually or materially but never arrived? Have you ever sensed deep down that a blessing had your name written on it but got lost along the way? My child, what if I told you that God never forgot? That the inheritance, opportunity, blessing, relationship, or wealth that you thought was gone forever has been circulating through the atmosphere, making its way back, searching for the rightful owner, you. Don't skip. You must hear this. There's a shift happening around you, invisible but undeniable. Something that was once delayed is being rerouted. Something that people tried to block, steal, or sabotage is being reordered by divine hands. You may have been overlooked, replaced, passed by, or betrayed, but God saw it all. You weren't denied. You were preserved. Sometimes God hides what belongs to you so the wrong hands cannot claim it. You think you lost it, but heaven simply put it on hold until you were spiritually mature enough to handle it. My beloved, what if the thing that broke you had to break you so that when the inheritance returns, you hold it with gratitude instead of pride? You've endured seasons where life felt unfair, where doors closed for no reason, where people who were supposed to help you instead took advantage of you or disappeared when you needed them most. Yet you survived. You kept faith when others would have quit. You kept believing even when proof was nowhere in sight. Do you believe this is meant for you? Do you feel the stirring inside your spirit right now? My child, you weren't left empty, you were positioned. Positioned for recovery. Positioned for restoration. Positioned for return. I see a future moment, maybe days away, maybe weeks, where what you thought was lost will knock at the door of your life suddenly. An unexpected message. A call. A release. A settlement. A key. A person returning to apologize. A contract reactivated. A divine opportunity that fits perfectly into the space of everything you cried for. Don't skip. You must stay with me. Because this isn't coincidence, this is prophecy. Your name is being whispered in rooms you've never walked in. Your file is being pulled from the bottom of the drawer. Your season of being hidden is ending. God says, prepare, for return is near. And yet, there is one more thing, something no one told you about what happens right before inheritance arrives. The biggest truth is still hidden, chosen one, breathe, because what I'm about to reveal might shake you. Don't skip. You must hear this. Right before inheritance comes, there is always turbulence in the spirit. Attacks increase, strange dreams appear, unexpected arguments arise, old wounds resurface out of nowhere. Have you noticed lately that people who once felt comfortable around you now seem distant or threatened? Have you felt like something has been trying to distract you or drain your energy? Tell me honestly, has your spirit been more alert, more sensitive, like something is coming? This is not random. Right before restoration, the enemy tries to convince you that you are forgotten. He tries to make you break right before the breakthrough, because he knows what's coming for you is too big, too heavy, too precious to be delayed anymore. My child, listen carefully. Heaven is preparing a return, and every force that once stood against you is trembling. The inheritance you thought was gone is waking up. Papers are moving. Decisions are shifting. People who ignored you will remember your name like a sudden echo that won't leave their mind. There's a reason you feel pulled to this message, because spiritually, the delivery truck is already on the way. Don't skip. You must hear this. I see you standing in a season where God is clearing old energy, old pain, and old attachments so that you can receive what belongs to you. And yes, you lost things, but what if the loss was a setup? What if the betrayal was the bridge to a better blessing? What if the separation was protection? Do you feel like God removed certain people from your life recently, even if it hurt? Do you believe it was for a reason? My beloved, what's meant for you is circling back, but God won't let you receive it with the same hands that once trembled in fear or gave too much to the wrong souls. You are being purified, elevated, prepared. Sometimes God delays the blessing not to punish you, but to grow you into the person who can hold it without losing yourself. Don't skip. You still need to know this. When inheritance returns, it will require wisdom. You won't just be blessed, you will be responsible. You won't just receive, you will manage. You won't just celebrate, you will influence. And the moment is coming where you will stand face to face with what once felt impossible. It may arrive quietly, disguised as a small opportunity that grows into a miracle. It may show up loudly like a sudden breakthrough that leaves you breathless. Either way, something is approaching your doorstep, and destiny is knocking with intention. But before it arrives, heaven will test your faith one more time. Everything is about to change. Don't skip, chosen one. You must hear this part with your full spirit present because this is where most people fail the test and miss what was meant for them. Right before the lost inheritance returns, God often allows a moment of confusion, a situation that makes you question whether the promise was real. It may look like things are getting worse instead of better, like you're losing instead of winning, like doors are shutting instead of opening. Have you felt lately like everything you try is delayed or resisted? Have you wondered why you feel so close to something but still can't touch it? Tell me honestly, do you feel that strange magnetic pull in your soul that something big is moving toward you, even if you can't see it yet? That pull is evidence. Your spirit senses what your eyes can't see. My child, when you feel tired, when you feel overlooked, when you feel like walking away, that's usually the moment heaven whispers, "Hold on, it's almost home." The enemy fights hardest when the promise is near. The storm is violent right before it clears. And God is saying, do not let go this time. Don't skip. You were brought here to be reminded that what's coming is not small. It is life-changing, identity-shifting, destiny-shaping. The inheritance returning to you may be financial, yes, but it could also be emotional healing, lost confidence, forgotten talent, divine favor, relationships ordained by God, opportunities that rewrite your story. My beloved, think back. There was a time you dreamed boldly, loved deeply, believed without hesitation. Something tried to break that fire in you. Something tried to convince you you're unworthy. But God did not allow you to lose everything, only what was never meant to stay. And now He is returning what was yours, but in a better state. Upgraded. Expanded. Multiplied. Do you believe God can restore more than you lost? Can you feel the weight of this message pressing on your chest? My child, the door is about to knock, but you must be spiritually awake to answer. Heaven is aligning the right people, right timing, right pathway. Suddenly, the email, the phone call, the opportunity, the unexpected encounter. Something that makes you say, "This must be God. No one else could arrange this." Don't skip. You must stay with me now. Because when inheritance shows up, there will also be a decision, one that determines how big your restoration becomes. What happens next will shock you. Chosen one, listen closely and don't skip, because this is where the story turns and your spirit needs to be fully awake. When your inheritance returns, it won't come as something easy, it will come wrapped in choice. A door will open, but you must decide to walk through it. A blessing will appear, but you must choose to trust it. Sometimes the miracle shows up looking unfamiliar, uncomfortable, even scary, because it stretches you beyond who you used to be. Have you ever been given an opportunity that felt too big, too heavy, almost unbelievable? Have you wondered if you were truly ready for what you prayed for? Tell me honestly, do you ever fear stepping into the life God promised you because it feels greater than anything you've known? My beloved, this is the moment heaven prepares you for. You are not just receiving inheritance, you are ascending into a new identity. The old you would have questioned it, doubted it, self-sabotaged it. But the new you is rising with courage, clarity, and faith. Don't skip. You must hear this. When the blessing knocks on your door, it may come with one more test. Can you forgive what hurt you? Can you release bitterness, insecurity, or fear so your hands are free to hold the promise? God won't let you step into abundance carrying wounds that poison it. He wants your heart healed, your spirit steady, your mind sharpened. You've come too far to let old emotions steal your new season. My child, do you feel God pulling you to let go of something or someone? Do you sense He is clearing space for something greater? Sometimes inheritance is delayed, not because it's lost, but because your soul needed time to align with its magnitude. You are stepping into an atmosphere of restoration, and when heaven restores, it multiplies. What left your life was a seed. What returns will be a harvest. Don't skip, God is moving pieces in the unseen. People are being softened to bless you. Resources are being redirected. Closed paths are bending open like doors responding to a divine command. The very thing you thought was over is only beginning again. You will recognize it when it comes because it will feel like déjà vu, like something familiar finally settling back where it belongs. And just when your heart begins to believe again, something unexpected will happen, something that reveals why everything took so long. The biggest truth is still hidden. Don't skip, chosen one. Take a breath, because this is where revelation becomes personal, and I feel the Spirit pressing strongly. Your lost inheritance is not just returning, it is being multiplied by everything you endured. You didn't go through the fire for nothing. You didn't cry for nothing. The nights you questioned God, the seasons you felt abandoned, the moments you almost gave up, all of it was counted. My child, God never wastes pain, He transforms it into power. And I need to ask you something deeply. Have you felt lately like life has been preparing you for something bigger, even if you can't explain why? Do you sense your spirit becoming stronger, wiser, calmer, as if you're not the same person you were a year ago? Tell me honestly, do you feel like you're standing on the edge of a divine shift? Because you are. Don't skip, this is not a coincidence. You are listening to this because restoration is already in motion. The inheritance that was mishandled, stolen, delayed, or forgotten has your name engraved in heaven's archives. No thief can erase it. No human can cancel it. No setback can disqualify you from what God ordained. It's coming back with interest, like a seed that disappeared underground only to return as a forest. And here is the mystery most people never realize. Sometimes God lets the inheritance leave your life so it can grow elsewhere, and return bigger than before. You thought you lost opportunities, but they were maturing in unseen rooms. You thought people walked away, but they were clearing space for destiny. You thought the blessing faded, but it was maturing for your comeback. Don't skip. You must stay. I see doors opening that were once welded shut. I see people remembering your worth. I see unexpected favor that makes you feel like heaven itself intervened. It will feel surreal, like a dream unfolding while you are awake. One moment you'll be waiting, the next you'll be overwhelmed with evidence that God was working behind the scenes all along. But there is one more twist, one final reveal. When the inheritance arrives, it won't come alone. It will bring something else, a calling, a responsibility, a destiny assignment tied to your blessing. And when you hear this next part, your spirit will tremble. Everything is about to change. Don't skip, chosen one. This final message is the key, the reason heaven pushed you here, and the truth your soul has been waiting to remember. When your inheritance returns, not if, when, it will carry purpose attached to it. It will not just bless you, it will activate you. You will be entrusted with something sacred, an assignment that only you can fulfill. God is not just returning what you lost, He is returning who you are. The confident you. The chosen you. The bold, anointed, unstoppable you. Tell me honestly, do you feel inside that you were meant for more than what you're living right now? Have you felt a voice calling you higher, even when your circumstances look low? Do you believe that God is positioning you for something greater than you imagined? My child, this inheritance is more than money, more than opportunity. It is identity, authority, destiny. You will speak differently, walk differently, choose differently. You will attract doors that once ignored you. You will glow with a magnitude that intimidates darkness. Don't let the enemy convince you you're unworthy. You were chosen before birth. The pain shaped you. The losses refined you. The waiting purified you. And now God is about to reward you openly for what you endured silently. Don't skip, hear this prophetically, a new chapter is opening. Restoration is coming with speed. Breakthrough will arrive like a knock at your door, sudden, undeniable, heaven sent. You will hold proof in your hands. And when it comes, remember, it's not the end, it's the beginning. Because with every blessing comes divine purpose. You will be led to places where your testimony unlocks hope in others. You will carry light into rooms once filled with doubt. You will pour from overflow, not emptiness. You are being prepared not just to receive, but to reign. And soon, sooner than you think, that inheritance will touch your life in a way that leaves you speechless, grateful, changed forever. Stay watchful. Stay expectant. Stay faithful. Because what's coming has eyes, direction, and your name written in heaven's ink. The door will knock. The blessing will return. The lost will be restored. And when it happens, mark this moment, because you will remember that you heard it here first. The biggest truth is no longer hidden. It's that your inheritance is already on its way.